Okay, so this is the second squat workout. It's very similar to the first one, but we're using squat variations, so it's all built around the squat move, but in slightly different ways to what we've just done. So we're going to start with our feet under our hips, just as we did before, and we're going to go into a normal squat. So down and squeeze. Okay, so just as we did before, make sure the bum goes back and lift. Down and up. If you find this tempo is too fast for you, then by all means work at your own pace.
Don't forget to squeeze those butt cheeks together.
Okay, so on this workout, we're going to be lifting a leg off the floor, so we're working our core and balance at the same time. So now is a good time to think about what's going on between your hips and your rib cage. Pulling in nice and tight, so pulling the belly button into the spine, and also thinking about pulling in here as well. So nice and low, and really trying to activate those core muscles. That's it, making sure your shoulders are relaxed. Down and up. And don't worry if you do have a little wobble on some of the moves. Just make sure that you've cleared the area. And if you've not done this before, then hold on to the side or someone while you start these out. Okay, we're going to go into a squat kick. So all you do is lift the leg, squat and lift. Now if that's too much, start with a squat tap and then go into a squat knee lift. Then into a squat kick like Amanda, and to make it even harder, add the opposite arm as a punch. Okay, this is what we call a cardio conditioning exercise. So it gets all the muscles working, gets your heart rate up, and conditions your bum and your legs as well. One of our favourite moves. So remember, you don't have to do the high impact. Just a squat tap. Maybe enough for some of you. Squat knee lift. And just to show you sideways, a squat tap is like this. A squat knee lift, lift up, and then a squat kick. If I don't kick Amanda, it's taking the legs in front. That's it. Keep going. Pick that level. Good stuff. Really pulling your abs in nice and tight. Couple more. Give me 2 more. And then we're going into a squat side leg raise. A squat lift. Start with your hands on your hips if you like. A point may be enough for some of you. Otherwise, taking the leg out. If you want to make it even harder, get the upper body in too. Open up the shoulder blades. That's it. Down and squeeze. Get the bum back. So the leg goes straight out to the side. And you don't want to take it too high and rock over. So lifting it out to about 45 degrees above the floor. Good stuff. Keep it going. Remember to really switch on your abs. Lengthen your spine. Make sure those shoulders aren't too hunched.
Put the butt squeeze at the top.
Squeezing the butt at the top. Amanda will remind us of that the whole way through. Okay, nearly there. Remember to keep your squat central. 2 more. Okay, this one's a squat rear leg raise. Squat, squeeze. Now I'm going to show you this way. You want to turn your toe out on a 10 to 2 as you take it back. Okay, and what that's going to do is work the side of your bum. It's really good for shape change, this one. Down and squeeze, and if that's too much, just a squat and a tap out to the back. That's it. If you want to make it harder still, feel free to add a little tricep extension in as you take that foot out. Good stuff, keep it going.
Don't forget that squeeze.
I haven't forgotten, Amanda. Squeezing at the top the whole time. Trying to turn that toe out. If you can't turn the toe out, don't worry, just take the leg behind. That's it. A few more. Good stuff. Now really switch on your abs now. Really try and pull the tummy in tight. And moving on to the one-legged squat. Now stay one-legged, your toe on the right leg should be touching the floor. So sideways, it's like this. You don't go back quite as deep, and really your foot should just be resting as opposed to actually putting the floor. And if I stand still, Amanda can actually do a one-legged squat holding on. If you've done this a few times and that one-legged squat with your foot on the floor is too much, oh sorry, too little for you to do, then hold on to the side and try and lift it up. Down and lift. That's it. What you want to be careful on the one-legged squats is your knee doesn't do this or go out to the side. It's a good job to practice in front of the mirror before you start. That's it.
Make sure that weight's always on the back leg.
Exactly.
Not much weight on the front.
So the reason why this is so effective is you're putting pretty much your whole body weight through one side of your bum. So it's really pounding out that left side of your glutes at the moment. And we're going to change. It's exactly the same thing. Now, because we've got lots of imbalances in our bodies, you may find this even harder than the other side. Some of you may find it easier. So just bear that in mind and keep watching that knee, tracking ideally between the second and third toe. So just have a look down, and if your knee is coming in like this, you know, really try and get that bum back and focus on the knee.
And
that's it. Squeeze at the top, and you're squeezing the right side of your glutes on this one. Again, if this isn't enough for you, try a one-legged squat. And if you can't do this to the pace of the music, then just slow it down and work at your own level. Slow it down and squeeze. Good. Down and back. Really trying to keep that balance going. Good stuff. Making sure that bum is back the whole time.
Squeeze.
Couple more. We're going to combine the last two moves. So it's a one-legged squat, rear leg raise, one-legged squat. Now if this is too much for you in terms of time, just slow it down. So you do a one-legged squat and squeeze. Slowing it down and then squeeze. Down and squeeze. Pick your tempo. Squat, squeeze, squat, squeeze. Remember to turn that toe out on a 10 to 2. And when we've done 30 seconds, we're going to change to the other side. So we're nearly there. One more and change. Squat, squeeze, squat, squeeze. That's it. So this way, exactly the same as I did before, getting the bum back. That's it. Thinking about that knee. That's it. Good stuff. Well done. Down and lift, slow the tempo if you need to. And out. Down and out. Otherwise, back to your normal tempo. Good, 2 more. And release. Okay, shake out. Now I'm going to use Amanda as my balance for this next one. Okay, it's a roundhouse kick, but you can use a chair, or when you're really fit and you're strong, you can do it without holding on at all. Imaginary quad stretch, leaning over and flicking out. Now I can get my leg reasonably high. You may not want to do it in time with the music either. If you're going to do here, that's completely fine. Hand on your hip, or come out to here and lifting your arm up will work here. Now showing you sideways. Okay, lift up, lean over and flick. So can you see how my knee is pretty much in line with my hips? You don't want it too far forward or too far back. And you want to point your toe. Lifting up if you can. Okay, so just keep that going. We're going to do a minute on each side. Keep trying to point the toe. This is the best muffin top exercise in the world. Really helps to condition this whole area here. That's it, good. Abs in really nice and tight. Getting ready to change sides in just a second. Just hang on, and if you find your legs really seizing up, put it down and rest. I'm going to rest now, and Amanda's going to do the other side. So exactly the same thing, out and squeeze and kick. So you can work in the music by kicking, or you can just take the leg out and back. That's it. And lifting that arm up is just going to get you to activate your waist a little bit more. As you get more advanced, you can do it by yourself. But don't do that until you've really got a strong core, because you don't want to compromise your hip conditioning. That's it, good. If you're really fit and really supple and flexible, you can come down even lower and kick higher. So that's going to make it even more effective. Or if you're a level 1 person, just kicking it low towards the floor. That's it, good. Okay, nearly there. Good stuff. Just really focus on putting that tummy in tight. Nearly there, nearly there. You're right, Amanda.
Still on the burn.
That's it, good. Couple more. And release. Now we're going to combine that move with the squat. It goes like this. Squat, roundhouse, squat, roundhouse. Now for some of you, this is going to be too fast, so do it slowly. Squat to the start, roundhouse, back. Squat to the start, roundhouse. We'll do that again, just a bit slower. Up, roundhouse and back. Squat and up. There we go, or do the normal tempo. Squat, kick, squat and sideways. It's out and back, down and squeeze. This is the last minute, so really try and go for it. If these legs are too high for you, just go down to the roundhouse low or do a squat side leg raise like we did earlier. Good stuff. To make it even harder, arms can go out, depending what your body feels like it can do. We call these our Superman squat roundhouse moves. That's it. Good stuff. Go on, nearly there. And shake it out. Well done, guys. That was your second squat. Easy peasy.